It's 61 degrees in Washington at 6 o'clock. From Wrc-Tv, your Decision 72 campaign and election headquarters, this is News 4 Washington with Glenn Rinker, Jim Vance, and John Chancellor.
Good evening. It's Election Day, and throughout the nation, the voters are responding in massive numbers despite predictions of low turnouts because of voter apathy. Here at News 4 Washington, we're prepared to bring you the latest, most comprehensive reports on all of the area races and the several other issues you'll find on your ballots. We have 5 live color cameras at key points throughout the Washington area. Well, our reporters will bring you live accounts of what's happening. Here in our massive studio, Lee McCarthy and Richard Smoker will be analyzing the returns to tell you why it's happening. Glenn?
And indications are this will be a record, or at least near record, election in terms of the number of voters. As Jim said, what's surprising about this was the predictions of voter apathy, but it would seem the electorate feels it does have a choice. Here's Mayor Washington casting his ballot this morning. By mid-morning, D.C. elections officials were already describing the turnout as moderate to heavy, and the story was much the same in the Maryland suburbs. Polls in Maryland and in the district close at 8 p.m. People still standing in line at that time will be allowed to vote. Scattered voting machine problems have been reported in the suburbs, but nothing important thus far. Voting was very heavy in the Virginia suburbs most of the day. By mid-afternoon, at least 50% of the registered voters in Reston had already cast their ballots. Polls in Virginia opened an hour earlier, and therefore will close an hour earlier at 7 p.m.